I'm so confused.
Unbeknownst to Tommy and Tubbo, Dream had not dropped the real discs.
Oh my
The
goodness.
ones he traded were fakes.
Okay. See, I'm seated.
The
See, oh my
finale of the
goodness.
disc saga.
Hey guys, me myself and Nikwana. Today I'll be reacting to Dream SMP, the complete story, part 1. This is by Evan McGaiman. So a lot of people had told me to react to um this series because basically it like goes over a lot of the lore of Dream SMP, and I know this comes with baggage. Um, I still don't know everything what happened, and honestly, I don't know if I want to. And okay, so I don't mean like that. I just mean like, I guess okay, so I know certain things, and you know it's crazy. I think I'm just interested in the lore, and it's like I think it's just that, honestly. I don't want to sit here and say I'm a fan of everyone here, everyone involved, all this stuff. But I think the lore itself, um, interested in, and I just want to just watch it. You know, I'm not standing it. I'm not gonna watch this on a daily. It's just I just want to watch this once, basically, and honestly, probably never again. It says part 1. There's other parts to it. There's a couple more. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just do this in parts. So grab some snacks, water, um, candy, and yeah, let's go and begin.
Growth, friendship, and ruin. Across the life of the Dream SMP, these three truths have shaped the story into one of the most treasured in Minecraft history. Spanning many months and including some of the most talented content creators in the community, the story has evolved well past that ever thought to come from a Minecraft server. To truly understand the story, we must go back to the beginning. Today, I will take you on a journey through the early days of the server and tell the story of part 1 of the Dream SMP. Really quick, this video took weeks to make, so if you could take 1 second to subscribe, it is completely free and it would make my day.
Yes.
Thank you. Also, thanks to Lord Cantor for letting me use his recreation of the Dream SMP for this video.
Oh.
If you want to see how he managed to rebuild the server block for block, go check out his channel in the top link of the description.
Dedication is wild.
Anyway, let's start from the beginning.
Good for them. It might take a long time.
Day 1 of the Dream SMP.
Alright.
A time before war, before nations, before death. A much simpler time than what we know today. A time of peace. On April 25th, Dream and George created what has grown into one of the most influential Minecraft servers ever. But to them, it was just a normal survival world. A few months prior, on February 5th, Minecraft released their first snapshot of 1.16, the Nether update. Because of Dream's focus on his channel, as well as his speedrunning grind that started shortly after.
Okay, so I'm not gonna pause it a lot, just every now and then. But okay, but I probably should have said this in the beginning. I knew nothing about Dream SMP, okay, and I have watched some like animatics of it. It was like songs and such, and a lot of people told me to check this out. It was like a good just a good series to watch, and so I'm still basically confused. I'm not even gonna lie. And the fact that everything, all of them like animatics I watched. So basically, I didn't even know they was Minecraft at first. Now thinking about like a lot of things that happened in the animatics, the fact that they happened in a Minecraft server, that does make sense to me. I truly need to see it. I need to see it, especially that ending. Well, I think close to the ending. Like when they come face to face. Yeah.
Dream had not had time to truly explore the new update. This world finally gave him a chance to do so. During their first stream, Dream and George intended just to play the game. No speedrunning, no Minecraft manhunt, just plain old survival. And that's exactly what they did. After making a portal, Dream and George explored the new biomes and structures added to the game. After a long journey through the Nether, the two decided to head back. After dying in the Nether, the two journeyed back to gather. They finally were able to find their stuff and escape.
Okay,
Yeah,
see...
they lost all their stuff.
Oh.
Later, they finally were able to explore the Bastion with no problems, and by the end of the stream, things were looking good.
Oh, okay, I don't know
Soon after the
what they
beginning
thought
of
they was
the
doing right
SMP,
there.
its first members other than Dream and George were added. These included Sapnap, the third member of the Dream team, as well as their close friends It's Alyssa and Awesome Dude. Over the next streams, the five were able to develop the world considerably. One of these projects included the centerpiece of the SMP and oldest building on the server, the Community House. Located in the middle of the lake, the Community House, as well as the paths branching off of it, still stands today as a hub for travel across the main server. A few other notable builds include the Community Nether Portal, which also remains a very important location today, and the Courthouse, which is pretty self-explanatory. The server was growing, and along with it, the player base grew too. Before long, two new members have been added to the server, Punk and Bad Boy Halo. Although Bad Boy Halo was a neutral force during the early days of the server, his presence would be felt much more later in the story. Punk, on the other hand, got to work right away building his first giant lemon tree. He also began trapping people's bases. He started this with George. In an act of revenge for the trap, George decided to burn down the entirety of Punk's lemon tree, prompting him to build another one farther down the path.
Why would you build another one?
But little did he know, this second tree, along with his careless actions of setting traps in people's bases, would drive the server to chaos, causing the first war.
The first war?
But before that happened, another player was added to the server. The most important addition yet. This player was Tommy Innit. Tommy Innit was an up-and-coming creator who knew how to start drama.
It was that picture, my
After
goodness.
his channel saw early success from Hypixel Skyblock, he was invited to join the new creator server, SMP Earth. Holding over 60 creators, many with millions of subscribers, this was a huge opportunity for
Captain
Tommy.
Sparkle.
And he did not hesitate
heard
to
of him.
try to fight all of them. He entered the Dream SMP with the same goal. Coming off the recently ending SMP Earth, Tommy was ready for more fighting. And on his first day, he got straight to work. July 4th. After hours of streaming, Tommy gets a completely out of the blue message from Dream inviting him to the SMP. Joining without hesitation, Tommy immediately set out to do one thing: annoy everyone.
Okay.
He quickly became
gonna
a
get out.
problem, stealing from chests and killing George repeatedly. This resulted in him being taken to jail within about 20 minutes of joining the server.
See, that's crazy.
A record that stands to this day. After pulling an
so how did
epic
they catch
gamer
him?
move and escaping, he continued to destroy things. This resulted in Dream teleporting him far away from spawn, banishing him temporarily. However, Tommy was not going to let this stop him from annoying them. Coming back by dying, Dream kept having to teleport him. This went on for a few minutes before Tommy Innit had become the first player to be banned on the server. One Twitter block
banned
later,
fully?
and Tommy was back. This time, he
Wait,
would
what?
follow Twitter block and become the first player to be banned on the server. One Twitter block later, and Tommy was back. This time, he would follow the rules. Well...
Okay, question. Was he actually, banned? Banned for real? Or that was just a play band, you know? Like, they were just goofing off band. You know, like, because I'm confused now. Like, was he? Because I mean, he clearly was a menace, clearly. But I'm just saying, like, actually, you know what? Like, I don't know.
Well, kinda. After causing a bit more damage and claiming everything he could see as his property, Tommy decided to end his stream. His actions on the first day of the server would only be the beginning, as he would be streaming nearly every day on the SMP.
Ooh, screaming every day.
2 days later, the first war on the Dream SMP began. It all started when Tommy decided to build his house in a hill directly next to Punk's giant lemon tree. Tommy being Tommy, they almost immediately began fighting over land. This resulted in Punk killing Tommy and also trapping his house.
Oh.
Following the trolling of his house, Sapnap sought revenge. And he was able to get it by burning down most of Punk's lemon tree.
I would be upset
Enraged
if
by
I
his
built
actions, Punk teamed up with its Alyssa to get him back again. They then burned down his entire house. They had crossed the line. Sapnap knew he had to put an end to this, but he couldn't do it alone.
I mean, low key, I don't care.
Some convincing,
I don't have a dog in
was
this
able
fight.
to get Tommy on his side, and together they would kill Punk and Alyssa.
Oh.
Until in the middle.
You know what? I can't lie though. This would have, okay, not my version, but I think it would have been interesting if if you got, like you remained got. I don't know. I think that would have been interesting. It would have been more tenser, right? It would have been kind of like scary a little bit. Like going to war and stuff, because like let's say if you get taken out, you're gone. Basically, you can't come back, basically. You have to just watch from the sidelines now. I think that would have been interesting.
Fight, Dream logged on.
From the animation I watched, Dream was a problem.
The creator of the world, and so far the only one to stop Tommy's fits of destruction, had had enough. He had created the server to be a place to escape conflict, to work together, to create, and to have fun. And war had no place there. After watching the server begin to spiral into chaos, Dream decided to step in and stop the fighting. But he quickly discovered he was very undergeared. And within seconds, Tommy and Sapnap had killed him as well.
The disrespect.
The fighting escalated
How you gonna do
once
that?
again, and soon nearly the entire server was involved in the conflict. Together, Sapnap and Tommy wiped out everyone standing in their way, even forcing Dream to log out temporarily. That was until something happened that turned the tides of the battle. Dream had stolen Tommy's most prized possessions on the server, his music discs. Tommy had spent hours finding these discs and was not about to let that time go to waste. He had to get them back.
I mean,
because Tommy and Sapnap were allies, Sapnap decided to help Tommy steal the discs back from Dream. Dream then joined the call and told Tommy that because he had proven to be untrustworthy, he would not be getting his discs back. And if he decided to start any conflict again, the discs would be burned.
Wait, he did it for real?
Sapnap began looking for where Dream had hidden the discs. And a few minutes later, he found one. Running from Dream, who followed close behind, Sapnap passed the disc to Tommy, who then ran to his base, entered his mine, and hid the disc in a ravine. With Dream close behind, Tommy then faked hiding the disc in a completely different part of the ravine, distracting him long enough for Tommy to come up with a plan.
That's actually kind of smart, I'm not gonna lie.
Would get his other music disc back from Dream and win him the first battle. But him and Sapnap couldn't do it alone. They needed someone else. And Tommy knew just the guy for the job. Tubbo and Tommy had been friends since the beginning. They met when Tubbo had been streaming on 0 viewers for almost a year, and Tommy rated him with 20.
At that point, no, I'm sorry. I don't think I can do that. I'm sorry. So as of now, I'm not on Twitch. I'm not against Twitch, so I don't think I ever want to come on here and say I will never create a Twitch and then create one. So I'm not against it, and one day, possibly, actually, I'll say it's probably strongly likely, just not now. But I think that's my fear. I think that's my fear of like live streaming and it be 0 people in that bitch. I don't think I can do that. No, no, I'm sorry. At that point, you talk to your damn self at that point. And I know I'm talking to myself now. Cause like, every time I record, I don't know if it's gonna get, like viewers, Cause every now and then I try to do something different, And it's like, I don't know if the video gonna do good or not. I don't know. It's like, so technically, there's free videos that, yes, I did talk to myself for a while. Um, but no, I'm sorry. That's why I think I want to build up on YouTube first. Then like when I get like a good following on YouTube, then get a Twitch. So that way, at least I have some people in there. Like some. It'll be probably like 10. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with 10. 0 for a month? No.
Later on Discord, the two
sorry.
started talking, and before long, they began streaming together. Throughout the Hypixel Skyblock phase and SMP
cool.
Earth, Tubbo was there, scamming, fighting, and laughing his way to victory alongside Tommy. Tubbo was a wholesome presence in contrast to Tommy and
so one more thing. As of now, I'm Team Dream. In this, okay? In this part, at part 1, Dream SMP. I'm Team Dream because everyone else is saying like they're, I don't know, like they're doing too much. I don't know.
The lightheartedness found in the early
Dream
days
hasn't done
of the
anything.
server.
He just gave revenge.
Joining just a few days after Tommy, Tubbo quickly established himself as a force of good.
Well, I guess
Despite
Tommy
them being
is
nearly
doing too
opposites,
much.
the two unlikely friends fought together during every battle in the early days of the SMP. It was Tommy and Tubbo versus the world. So when Tommy and Sapnap needed some backup, he knew Tubbo would be there. Together,
It's
the
the
three
outfit
of
for
them
me.
plotted to take down Dream and take back Tommy's second disc. Tommy's plan was simple. Surround Dream and all three attack him with axes to do the maximum damage possible.
Oh,
He hoped this would give them at least a chance of killing Dream, and since Tommy knew Dream had the disc in his inventory, this was their only chance of getting it back.
oh, Dream.
As
That's
the
kind of
fighting
like a rookie
began,
move.
Things were not looking good.
I would have stored it nearby.
After dying, Tommy and Sapnap brought a bed down to the ravine and set their spawn point nearby. The three then regrouped
that's kind of smart.
for one final ambush on Dream. But he found them first. After Sapnap was killed, it was all up to Tommy and Tubbo to finish the job. Using gravel as a blockade, the two began to chip away at Dream's health. Tommy got a few good hits before falling to Dream, leaving it all up to Tubbo.
Oh no.
And as Dream was retreating to
Dream.
heal, Tubbo chased him down, managing to kill him. They had done it. Together, the team had managed to take down the most powerful man on the server, and Tommy's most prized possessions were back in his hands.
I don't got time for
After
this.
a quick celebration, Tommy decided it would be best to hide the discs in a chest off camera so Dream couldn't steal them when he was offline. But
that's
he
kind of smart.
quickly realized that Dream would not give up that easily. Sure, Tommy had won the battle, but the war was far from over.
My goodness.
A few days after Tommy joined the SMP, Tubbo was not the only new member to be added. 3 more of their friends, Purpled, Fundy, and Puns, were whitelisted as well. The
Whitelisted?
SMP was now beginning to flourish. New players meant new development, and from this point forward, the
that's
server
cool.
really started to take shape.
Was that a spaceship?
The first major build was Purple's
Yeah.
UFO.
Oh yeah.
Lying fairly close to the community house in the same direction as Tommy's base, the UFO was one of the better looking builds for quite a while.
Yeah,
A
that look cool.
socializing club was also constructed for resolving an issue that later arose between Fundy, Purple, and Tubbo. Finally, both Fundy and Dream created secret bases underground. These new builds, along with the arising storyline of the Disc Saga and other conflicts on the server, helped the Dream SMP quickly gain popularity on YouTube and Twitch. And as development continued in the world, so did it in the battle for the discs. On July 10th, one day after his previous battle with Dream, Tommy logged on to the SMP, only to see that Dream had torn apart all of the land surrounding his base looking for the discs.
Oh.
And he found them.
Now,
He was
okay.
able to do this because when Tommy was hiding the discs off camera, he left his game sounds on. This allowed Dream to get an idea of where he had hidden them based on analyzing when he took fall damage and what blocks he mined before placing the chest.
That's cap. I'm sorry. That is pure cap. That is pure cap. Ain't no way. My man's had probably 10% chance of finding a disc, and he did. What in the world? What type of detective shit he got going on? Like what? It must be the mask. It must be. It's probably, I don't know. It's something like that mask at this point.
The discs had been lost once again. And this time, Dream would not let them back so easily.
Oh, he put him in a
Tommy's
chest.
first plan was to bargain with Dream. But that quickly went downhill when Tubbo pointed out that the only thing Tommy had of value was his netherite chestplate.
Oh.
After their genius idea of setting an ultimatum was shut down by Dream walking out of the building, Dream threatened to burn Tommy's discs if he didn't give him the netherite chestplate within 20 minutes.
I would have been burned it. I'm sorry.
This
I would
left
have.
only one reasonable
I would have been burned them
solution.
bitches.
One way.
No.
For
Like when they jumped Dream, that's when, like, okay, so like the minute that he had got them back, he should have burned them. I'm sorry. Like you had 3 people on me. You had 3 people jump me. Oh yeah, like them discs that you had. Oh yeah, burnt to the crisp. Like them bitches burnt like pancakes.
Tommy to get his discs back once and for all. Him and Tubbo would try and portal trap Dream and kill him with beds.
What?
Why did they actually think that would work? He literally just said he doesn't have the discs in his inventory. This plan was absolutely foolproof. There was no way it wouldn't work.
I'm not an idiot.
Okay. Knowing Dream knew their plan, Tommy and Tubbo were sure he had trapped the portal on the other side. Lucky for Tommy, he had ender pearls and was able to escape. Tubbo, on the other hand, was slain by Dream.
Oh.
And somehow, Tommy died as well. Their plan was
Not
not
somehow.
going too well. They had already both died and had made no more progress towards recovering the discs. They then met peacefully with Dream, who decided to give Tommy one last chance to trade his chest plate for the discs.
Just do it.
Tommy convinced Dream to give him 10 more minutes to think about it, buying him time to think of another plan.
You know what? Okay.
This time, Tommy's plan was different. It was literally the exact same plan.
Yeah, you know
After
what?
yet
Like, I'm
another
Team
failed
Dream. I'm sorry.
negotiation, An opportunity arose for one of the discs to be stolen.
Tommy, you're
Dream,
doing too much.
after taking out both Tommy and Tubbo multiple times, was feeling very confident. Because of this, he decided it would be funny to taunt them by playing the disc. But
Oh.
Tommy and Tubbo were ready. After playing it again higher up so they couldn't steal it, Dream began to build a blockade next to the jukebox. But Tubbo managed to slip through, ejecting the disc from the jukebox and taking it. He ran for his life. But eventually
got
Dream
time for
killed
this.
both of them and took it back again. In the words of Tommy, they had a glimpse at freedom. But the battle
It's the fact that he
continued.
thought that was gonna work.
Building higher and higher, Dream continued to taunt Tommy with his discs, holding
But
them
hang on.
just
Then
out of-
again, isn't every Minecraft character the same speed? Unless they got add-ons that make them faster. But if they're the same exact speed, all you have to do is keep on running. Right? If they're the same exact speed. Yeah. How the fuck he got caught? The fuck?
of reach. Until Dream was distracted by Tubbo, allowing Tommy to drop in from above and steal the disc back. Knowing it wouldn't be safe in the skies, Tommy dropped the disc down to Tubbo.
You know, that's smart.
However, Tubbo was not able to find it before Dream realized what happened and took back the disc.
Oh my
once
goodness.
Again. Twice now, the two have been incredibly close to victory, only to have the disc slip away at the last second. The fighting continued, but ultimately led nowhere.
Oh.
And so, Tommy and Tubbo decided to take the trade.
I wouldn't have taken none. I would have burned
Tommy's
them like in
netherite
front of them.
chestplate for the discs. As they prepared for the trade, Tommy thought back to the days of Skyblock. He was the king of scamming. Surely there was a way
The
to
king
beat
of
Dream.
scamming.
Take back the discs while keeping his chestplate as well. Then, he remembered Tubbo, who had been by his side the entire time. They both knew exactly what to do.
What they gonna do?
As Dream dropped the discs,
See, I was saw them nodding. I'm like,
Tommy
no.
dropped the chestplate. Tubbo made a break for the discs. By the time Dream realized what was happening, it was too late. Tubbo had grabbed both of the discs and logged out. It was a race for the chestplate. But Tommy won, managing to disconnect after picking it up. All that was left was Dream. Alone in the ruins of a battle he'd thought he'd won, with nothing. Or
Wait,
so they thought.
wait. If you can just take something and log out without saving, why didn't Dream do that? Wait, yeah. So they had logged out without saving. So what is that? I'm confused. Okay. Yeah, why didn't okay, so if you can't do that, why didn't Dream do that? Like, let's say like as he was getting jumped. I'm so confused.
Unbeknownst to Tommy and Tubbo, Dream had not dropped the real discs.
Oh my
The
goodness.
ones he traded were fakes.
Okay. See, I'm seated.
The
See, oh my
finale of the
goodness.
disc saga took place the next day. As Tommy logged on, still holding the netherite chestplate,
How you
he
gonna
looked
find
around
out?
for a bit, then went to find Tubbo. But Tubbo had his own problems to deal with. After conflict arose between Fundy, Purpled, and Tubbo, they decided to settle their affairs in the socializing club. During their conversation, Tommy burst through the door asking for Tubbo's help to finish the war.
I'm like,
But
privacy,
war would have
please.
to wait. As in the socializing club, there are no weapons and no fighting allowed for any reason.
Good.
So they moved outside. After that encounter,
Not the-
Tommy and Tubbo
like, you know, to
moved
catch this
forward
fade
with their plan
outside.
to find the discs. And Tommy knew exactly how they would do it. He believed that the discs were hidden in Dream's secret base,
Oh, okay, so they do know.
but he
Okay.
had no idea where it was. So with Tubbo's help, Tommy would use an exploit to see through walls and find it.
Yeah, the whole
The
trading.
plan worked, and
the
within
trading it?
minutes, they had broken into the base. But once again, this wouldn't be the end. The discs weren't there.
Good.
Confused, Tommy and Tubbo asked around to see if anyone knew where the discs were,
I'm like, yeah.
but they were out of luck
I'm like, oh no.
until Dream logged on to the server. After some more negotiation, including a stack of diamonds the two had stolen from Dream, they once again agreed to trade the netherite chestplate for the discs. This time, there was no scamming. And just like that,
I wouldn't have did
the music
shit.
discs were back in the hands of Tommy.
See, I would have burned
Together,
them bitches. I would have
Tommy and
burned
Tubbo
them.
had won the war. And to celebrate, the two sat on a bench near Tommy's house and listened to one of the discs.
Anyways.
Overlooking the land, they thought about what they'd accomplished. Until a sudden realization hit.
And what's
They
that?
had gotten the discs before. But it didn't matter. Anyone could take them at any time. There was only one safe place on the entire server that left no chance of anyone stealing the discs. an ender chest. But as far as they knew, no ender chests had been made yet. So the two would have to quickly gather the materials and make their own before someone tried to steal the discs. If you don't know, an ender chest is crafted with an eye of ender surrounded by obsidian blocks.
Wait, don't tell me Dream is gonna okay, so I have a feeling Dream is thinking like 3 steps ahead. He gave them the disc back. He grabbed the armor. He gonna take back the disc. And he gonna lock it in one of them chests. I am seated. My goodness, like this is like watching a event. My goodness.
So all in all, they would need 8 obsidian, 1 blaze powder, and 1 ender pearl.
I don't know what none of
They
things
started by
are.
asking around for blaze rods. After Fundy wasn't interested, they went to talk to Puns, who, despite having his lawn griefed by the build battle the day before, and Tommy stealing some golden apples, agreed to supply them with a blaze rod and an ender pearl in exchange for an apple. But as Tommy got the apple and began making his way to Puns,
Red apples, ale.
Dream began to attack.
Green apples are
Upon
better.
hearing their plans to seal the discs away in an ender
I like both,
chest,
though.
Dream knew if he wanted to stay in control, he had to stop them. Tommy quickly traded for the blaze rod and pearl, immediately running away as Dream began his pursuit.
Is those equal though?
Tommy and Tubbo
An
had
apple
to think
for
of a plan,
okay.
and quick.
Yeah, better
Dream is
run.
no stranger to chases, and Tommy knew he was living on borrowed time. Still needing 8 obsidian to craft the chest, Tommy had an idea. If Tubbo could distract Dream for just a minute or two, Tommy could rush over to the community nether portal and break enough obsidian to craft the chest. As Tommy made his way to the portal,
My hands be
began
shaking
mining,
and shit.
Tubbo
Oh my goodness.
followed Dream, telling Tommy exactly where they were. 1, 2, 3. Tommy had almost gotten half the obsidian they needed when Dream started shooting at him from a nearby watchtower.
Oh no.
Barely
They better
alive
hurry
with
up.
1 heart, just a single arrow could end the dream of securing the discs. Tubbo made his way to Tommy, covering him and supplying food. 4, 5. Dream made his way to the portal, Tubbo only managing to stall a few seconds. The two ran, taking refuge in the community house and blocking off the doors. Tubbo stayed on the ground floor, sacrificing his life and buying Tommy just enough time to escape from the roof. 6, 7.
Dream is a
They were
menace.
so close. All that stood between them and freedom was a green man and a single piece of obsidian. Dream chased Tommy, a relentless storm of arrows following Tommy's every step. He couldn't do it. If he stops running, Dream kills him. If he keeps running for long, he loses his sprint and Dream kills him. There was nothing Tommy could do. But he didn't have to do anything. He had Tubbo. Tubbo remembered he had a piece of obsidian at his house and ran there immediately. Now, Tommy was the one stalling. As Tubbo grabbed the obsidian, he went out back and saw Tommy loop around towards the back of his house. Tubbo then dropped the obsidian,
how does it
as
gonna
well
end?
as some food, and stalled Dream just long enough for Tommy to craft the ender chest and lock away the discs for good. Together, against all odds, the two friends managed to save Tommy's most prized possessions from the wrath of Dream.
Ew.
With this, the disc saga was over,
Dream, you had one job.
at least for now, and the server was at peace once again.
Peace. Oh hell
The next
no.
2 weeks would be the most peaceful the server had ever seen since Tommy joined. With the end of the first major war, it seemed everyone needed a break from the chaos. But soon, a new player would be added to the SMP. A player that would completely change the nature of the server. A storyteller. A mastermind of words. His ideas growing to define the server and made the story something people would remember. And July 24th, just 20 days after Tommy joined, one moment changed the course of the server forever.
To be continued. My goodness. I can't lie, I was seated.
Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you get notified when part 2 comes out.
Yes, it's
Make
already
sure to
out for
go
me.
subscribe to my second channel as well, as I will be posting a Q&A sometime soon. Comment down below your thoughts on the video.
Okay. I don't have no words. Wait. Hang on. Oh, okay, so I don't know. Okay. Okay, I'm not realizing RIP Techno. He's not, I guess he comes in later. Okay, I think it's gonna get kind of sad watching when he pops up. Yeah. But I'm seated. I'm Team Dream. Unless something happens and I switch, but as of now I'm Team Dream. You know? Like okay, so like am I wrong for being Team Dream? Because Tommy came in, F stuff up, being a menace, and Dream like didn't like that. So, so it's like he had to handle that. Now he probably lost this battle, but actually I don't know if he won anymore. I think I can't remember what really happens. 'Cause I've seen the animatics, but like I don't think they're the exact same as this. So, but the actual story. Regardless, I'm seated. And part 2, yeah, I'll react to it at some point. So, like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Stay safe, drink water, be a good person, and that's about it with today's video. And I know this whole series comes with baggage, and I'm just here for the lore. That's it. Anything happened outside of this and all of that, obviously I'm not here for it. Um, yeah, I think I just want to experience this once, and that's it. Like, reacting to like fan made stuff and not the actual. Actually, I don't know if the actual like I guess live streams. I don't know if they're available. I don't know. I'm sure it is, but yeah, I think I'll just stick to the fan made stuff. But yeah, I'm just I think what I'm doing is like separate the art from the artist. So but yeah, I know it comes with package though, and so a lot of people um basically like they were saying that yeah that this came with baggage, and a lot of people were saying that just watch it, you know, just experience it, and I think I just want to experience it once. Because I wasn't here for, I mean, I didn't know this existed when it came out. I don't know how old I was, but yeah, I'm sure I was in school. I don't know if I was, I'm sure this came out even before I was in high school. This part came out and I was like in third, fourth grade, who knows? But, yeah, I'm separating the art from the artist there. But, yeah, like that's about it with today's video. Peace.